I think Meru is actually one of the most important places in Kenya. I think Kenya is one of the most important countries in the world because as we go forward, it's countries like Kenya that are resilient, that have the ability to adapt, to pivot, and with young populations are going to become part of the second order of countries that, in a world that's been dominated by large powers and basically, coming after 500 years of European expansion, we were going to see a leveling off of this, and other countries, be it Kenya, be it Morocco, be it Malaysia, Indonesia, are going to play a more and more crucial part in finding solutions for the dilemmas that we are facing.
Ten years ago, the Meru University of Science and Technology was established at a central peri-urban location based on land donated by the Meru People's National Governing Council, the Njorincheke. The university's mission highlights the challenges of preparing the nation's youth for prospering in a rapidly changing world while retaining the distinctive qualities that underpin Kenya's status as one of the continent's most dynamic and important nations.
Betawa moti joka bidara de chamani wa ko banjuri ncheke dene karo nsiru okuyambu mbere bwa no ndo bwa kwa wakanya gakwarira manto yakomye public relationship njuri na Meru University batu ya ko banjuri ncheke kuma history ya bejere dene karo kya nsiru mwaka 1842 AD itotora ushirikiana na public wega itushirikiana na Meru University kumara yejirano ntunya kiwanja ne kya bari kya kyombete kuthaka yani njuri one kuine tumikinene kya kwithwa anabetu babulite kuthaba kithama iro njuri iritaniria ra yana kiwanja ki na ikyo ruare kya gira gutanu kuma Meru College of Technology ira ya ruare ira yitawa Meru University of Science and Technology. Otherwise, batu tukaranira baga Meru University of Science and Technology to cooperate in many things. Batu ya kurbanjuri ncheke, we do cooperate with them. Ukuluki la manta mengi either to protect the environment, to preserve our nature no tunyo emo nditi danene cha kurbanjuri ncheke.
The Njorincheke remains active both as environmental monitor, a court for adjudicating disputes, and as the symbol of the Meru community's traditional of communal governance.
It's truly an honor and a privilege to stand here before you as the second Chancellor of Meru University of Science and Technology. I look forward to making worthy contribution towards the growth and success of this institution. It's my belief that university should provide not just an education, but an experience that nurtures personal and intellectual growth. So ladies and gentlemen, as I take on this role, I'm keenly aware of the transformative power of education and the role it plays in shaping the future of our society. What is even more motivating for me is a shared ambition for both Safaricom and Meru University for Science and Technology. Just like Safaricom, Meru University is intentional in being the technology organization of choice, focused on being a powerhouse in science and technology.
Really very happy to welcome you to the university, which is actually at the center of Kenya, just next to Mount Kenya and Mount Kenya Forest, where we have a lot of elephants. In fact, the elephant place where they give birth, maternity, is actually adjacent to the university, and it's a real good place for you guys to visit.
Since its inception in 2012, Meru University has sought to tap into the advantages of its location in an area encompassing most of Kenya's interior agroecological zones. To this end, the university has established satellite campuses in Marimba, on the border of the Mount Kenya Forest, and in Mariene, in the heartland of Meru's smallholder coffee and horticultural production.
We have an area institution of higher education with scientific faculties, students from all around the country, and same time we have this marvelous area which has all the internal variation, all the agroecological zones in Kenya. So actually I think Meru University of Science and Technology is sitting at the front of a wave, and over time, as the university becomes more and more engaged with the local community and there's more linkages, this area is going to develop the same dynamics that I had before, where you can see it will actually be an enabling environment for innovation, for development of new educational curriculums. There's changes going on are so quick we can't imagine them, the impacts.
And so we started the process of resuscitating the forest cover of this place. Today, I can tell you that this university has planted over 15% forest cover of the land. We're talking about 540 acres, and 15% of it is already covered. This is above the national average of almost 8–10%. So that's something we continue doing. And this university has also now come up with quite a number of things. The botanical gardens that is trying to bring up the cultural trees, that the traditional trees that have somehow are dying. And I'm very happy that the university has started this work very greatly. And every year when we admit new students, almost 3,000 to 4,000, one of the things that they do every year is basically planting trees, and quite a number of the fourth year do projects, mainly in environmental and botanical conservation. These, among the many other things, are the things that we are doing in this university, really to ensure that environment conservation, environmental sustainability is key and core, which is actually a global trend in the whole world.
According to FAO statistics of 2022, Kenya is the leading camel milk producer in the world. But we don't have any value-added products in this market, although the demand is very high. In addition, camel milk is known to be very nutritious and also has medicinal benefits. In terms of nutrition, camel milk is 5 times in terms of vitamin C compared to cow's milk.
Over 78% of the population in Kenya are served by non-sewer sanitation technologies. And non-sewer sanitation technologies encompasses all the technologies that are not connected to the sewer system. This is a new and a most challenging direction that sanitation was taking, bearing in mind that in the country like we have in Kenya, we didn't have people who are trained to handle non-sewer sanitation. Most of the programs that we have, the technologies that were there, were dealing with the sewerage, which is normally treated through the conventional sewer systems. And again, here in Kenya, a country of 47 counties, 23 of these counties are not served by any conventional sewer system. Most of them are relying on sewage system. So the question has always been, where do these waste, where do these fecal waste go? Immediately we produce it.
Previously, the academics or the academia have been focusing so much on water, but forgetting the issue of sanitation. Yet, a lot of us and all of us face the problems of toilets and how to resolve the issues related to it. For example, the emptying after containment and the treatment.
My area of research is on black soldier fly, how they can be optimized to be used for treatment of organic waste.
Hiyo BSF huwa inatusaidia sana kwa kutupea mbolea.
So basically here we are talking about waste to wealth and health. We are converting any type of waste, organic waste, be it human waste, animal waste, or organic waste. We are converting these to resources, which is the protein and also the fats. Resource recovery is our guiding principle. Resource recovery. We don't talk about waste, we talk about resources. From waste to wealth and health.
My name is Dr. Mirinjoy Kaimori, the current Dean School of Nursing here at Meru University of Science and Technology. The School of Nursing is the youngest university in the university, and it started in 2016, and we had our first group of students in 2017. Currently, we have the BSc Nursing program, the Master of Science in Nursing, the BSc Nursing in Midwifery that we hope to admit the pioneer students in this year, September. We also have BSc in Nutrition and BSc Health Systems Management. Using those facilities, we are able to train our students. We are able to do clinical work and clinical placement. We are also able to move out and go to the communities and also conduct research in the community. So we are able to do a lot of community outreach with our collaborators in the hospital. So we are excited to see where the School of Nursing goes from here on.
So my name is Dr. Daniel Maitethia. I'm a lecturer in Meru University of Science and Technology, and we are implementing a project titled the Kenya Open Telepathology Project, funded by the Innovate UK, geared towards making pathology services accessible to underserved regions, especially the Meru County. The open fracture microscope is a microscope we have capability to manufacture its parts locally, assemble it. So we have that capacity to basically produce the microscope here in the university. And so the plan was to now use the go to the hospital, get histology samples from patients undergoing cancer diagnosis, and we image the samples using the microscope. And after the images have been acquired, we use a cloud-based platform. We are calling it My Pathomation, where we upload those images online and invite pathologists. These are the doctors who are trained to review histology images and diagnose the images as cancerous or non-cancerous.
Dr. Joseph Mwiti believes using clay in making of cement will revolutionize construction and provide a solution to high costs associated with building and constructions. Indeed, the researcher says this product cuts cost by more than 40%.
The cost of cement is proportional to the cost of clinker, and clinker is a component of cement manufacturing which mainly Kenya is importing, and just like other countries in Africa, and that is what makes cement a bit unaffordable in Kenya, of course coupled with the issues of high energy cost in Kenya. But the clinker component is actually what makes cement quite unaffordable in Kenya.
Over the past 4 years, Dr. Mwiti, who leads the team of researchers at Meru University of Science and Technology, has experimented with clay to make cement, and the remarkable results so far indicate they have hit a jackpot.